What up? What up? What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Slangcast Friday night. What's going on? What is that noise?
What up? What up? What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Slangcast Friday night. What's going on?
Ooh. What is that noise? You
hear that? Yeah, that was an echo on your part.
It's gone now. I bet.
It's gone. I bet it is.
That was my iPad. My iPad had the volume turned up.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Hope everybody had a good week. Weekend is here. Time to chill. Time to relax. And bullshit a little bit.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? It's Friday night. You know what time it is. Jeff.
Robotic.
What's going on?
Chilling, man. Robotics in the house. What up, Robotic?
Robotic Venom.
Chris, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Lens of Wisdom, what is going on, man? Tell you what, it's a slow time in the world of tech right now. I don't really know how long we're going to be here tonight. We're going to talk about the direction of the channel. We're going to talk about the podcast that I got coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to hearing about that.
Which will be a series, an ongoing series, hopefully for as long as I can keep it going, which hopefully is forever and ever, because I'm immortal and I'm never going to go.
You can do it if you want it.
If I believe, right? If I believe I'm immortal, I can do it.
I believe you can because you want it.
I do.
And I know you want it.
I'm going to wish for the Dragon Balls and just be immortal.
Ooh. So, did you see the trailer for the new Mortal Kombat movie?
Yes, I did. And it does look very good. And I'm very happy that it's rated R.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. It looked a little like a little more serious, a little more darkish, you know. I like how they mixed the Mortal Kombat world and made it a little more serious. So yeah, looking forward to it.
I like everything but one thing, that they made some noob, some dude on there that has nothing to do with Mortal Kombat is like the star of the show.
Yeah, he's like the created character in the game.
Yeah, supposedly what I'm hearing is that he's like an ancestor of Scorpion.
Okay. One thing I didn't see in the trailer was Johnny Cage.
Nope, didn't see him in the trailer either.
So I'm thinking if he's not in the movie, maybe he'll come at the end, kind of like, oh, get ready for the sequel. Here comes Johnny, you know.
I don't know, man. Robotic says those new Realme Airbuds 2 look interesting. 25 dB ANC, big battery life, and some other cool features. Realme is also a smartphone manufacturer. Will be cool to see a review of those come out soon. You know, if they are from Realme, I doubt they'll be available here. It's something I'd probably have to buy off AliExpress, and it would take a month or two to get here. I'll look into it. Yeah, I'll look into it, but Realme, they're not going to be selling those on Amazon or anything. And by the way, F Amazon, yo.
Oh, don't tell me. They still screwed you over.
Bro, I'm blacklisted. Like, done. Like, I was on the phone with them the other day, like, and I was like, this is a lifetime thing. And they were like, for now, yeah. Like, they won't even, like, talk to me about it or give me a reason. They're just like, there's nothing we could do, you know. They just send me to this stupid effing link to email somebody all the time. I've emailed them 4 times. Every time you email it, they say, I'll get back to you in 24 hours.
Nothing.
It's been 2 weeks. Nothing. And every account I open up closes instantly because it's
really, because it's hooked up to your IP address, or
no, what? It's my name.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So F Amazon. I'm done with that shit, man.
Wow, man. Oh.
Saul, what up, Saul? Saul, I sent you that PayPal today. I hope you got it. Robotic, no, can't have more. Yep, Amazon's done with me, bro. Done, because I bought a gift card. That's the thing that drives me crazy. Robotic, they find out you're in bed with the mafia. I guess so. They didn't like the fact that I went to the Russian mafia to buy some pods.
Yeah. That did.
It's crazy, man. They won't even Like I tried to get a manager on the phone and nothing. They're terrible. I told the guy, I said, you guys are fucking terrible. Your fucking customer service is awful. I said, for $1 trillion company, you guys should do better.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe they did that over a stupid gift card.
That I purchased 2 weeks before. I purchased it 2 weeks before and sent it to the same person.
You know what it is? It was somebody who was watching the Saturday night stream and didn't
lost.
Yeah,
They didn't
and
win.
lost. No, they didn't get 1 point, and yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. There might be no trivia tomorrow. We might just have a stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not in the mood to do it right now.
I get it. No, I fully get it. I understand.
Annoyed more than anything. That's a lot of money that I'm losing right now from affiliates.
Yeah. This sucks, man.
Lynn says, yeah, I had issues. Also took 9 days to unlock. And after one order locked again, it's stupid. It's so bad, man. This shit is ridiculous, man. But let's change the subject because I'm getting annoyed. I didn't want to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about the direction of this channel because I have shot a video now for this channel. We're going to start posting content on this channel again this weekend. Video.
Sounds cool.
Robotic, are you talking about the Redmi brand? Robotic said Latrell works for Amazon. That must be why. Does Latrell work for Amazon? I don't know. I got to ask him. So yeah, this channel moving forward, starting this weekend, I'm going to start dropping videos on here again. I'm going to try and breathe some life into this channel. I'm going to try and drop 2 videos a week on here. I'm not going to go crazy. I think 2 videos a week might be okay for now. It's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, as long as you have the content, you can do it.
Oh, I got the content, or I'll make the content, whatever it is. There's plenty of stuff to make content about.
Hey,
but it's all gonna revolve around audio equipment, microphones, like the mic you see here, like the mic you're talking on, boom arms, podcast equipment. Any kind of audio equipment, whether it's lavalier mics or, boom microphones, shotgun mics, condenser mics, dynamic mics, all kinds of different microphones, mixers, right? What we can use to get good audio for, Zoom calls or whatever you do working from home, or if you want a podcast, if you want to start a YouTube channel, all that stuff is going to be featured moving forward here on Slangcast. I figure it's a good way to go. It's a good way to go. One, I have a passion for it. I have found over the last couple months with all the microphones that I have purchased, that I love them. I just enjoy the hell out of them, and it's very hard for me to get rid of them.
Well, then, yeah. I mean, use them to use them, make videos. Do different things with them. Yeah, you could definitely, mix it up and make it work. It sounds cool.
Yeah, the first video will drop tomorrow or Sunday, and it'll be a review of the pod mic, the Rode pod mic. One of my favorite mics. It's right back there, sitting on next to Grogu. So that will be the first video dropping this weekend, and then we'll see moving forward again 2 a week. All about that Saul. No, it's Saul. It actually goes to what I wanted to do growing up. And in my early 20s, Saul said, you like the sound of your own voice. Now, my dream, Saul, was always to be on radio. My dream was to always be behind a mic. And I don't know if you were here when we were talking about it on the stream, but I tried to go to school when I lived in Florida. I couldn't get in. I paid to go to school here for radio, paid the first semester, and they went bankrupt and I lost my money. So it's been.
You didn't even start a class, right?
What's that?
You didn't, even though you paid, you did not even start a class.
No, they told me 2 weeks before. It was either 2 weeks or a week before the first semester was supposed to start. The dean called me and said they're going bankrupt and they're closing down.
Really? So there was like no way you can get your money back.
I did get my money back. It went to court
Okay.
because they screwed a lot of people out of money. It went to court, but I didn't get my money back for about 2 years.
Okay, already.
But at least I got it back. But I didn't want the money. I wanted to go to that school and do radio.
Right.
So this kind of just allows me to, I don't want to say fake it. You know what I mean? But it's like something similar at least.
Right, right.
So that's what it will be moving forward. And on top of that, I used to take these live streams and cut them up, edit them, and put them on as a podcast on, right now I'm on, what am I on? I am on
StreamYard.
No, this is StreamYard. Podcasts are not on here. Podcast is on Anchor, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and I'm on like 3 other platforms. So there's like 7 or 8 platforms total where I can put and load a podcast up. And I used to just take it and take these streams, cut them up, and put it on there as a podcast. I'm not going to do that anymore, but I am going to start doing podcasts once a week. So once a week, it will be a dedicated podcast. I'm actually going to delete all of the old podcasts on there.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going to start fresh.
I thought they were pretty good, man. I mean, I like driving to work and listen to them.
Well, that's why I got to delete them, because you're not going to listen to them now.
Well, no, but I mean, it's kind of like your library, right?
Yeah, but it's random stuff. There's no structure to it. And I want to have a structure. I want to have season 1, episode 1, 10 to 15 episodes a season, whatever I decide, and have it as a structured podcast. And, guests and stuff, have you on there, have a couple other people on there for the podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah. Pick a night and make it happen.
And that will start sometime this week, depending on how much free time I have, which I do plan on having a lot of free time this week. So I got a video plan tomorrow or Sunday for Slangcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to go in and delete a bunch of videos on Slangcast as well and start fresh on this channel.
What?
Yep. Get some growth back on this channel. Got to start fresh, man. Got to cut off all the excess waste.
Oh man, like I'm total not waste. I'm total boss, and I'm the reason these people come. So you can't really like delete all those backlogs. I mean, you could delete the
podcasts are getting deleted. I'm not talking about live streams. Live streams don't even go into your main videos.
All right, that makes sense.
Live streams are in their own separate place on your YouTube channel.
All right.
Every video you're in, I got to make sure I delete.
Right.
All of them. Peter, what up, Peter? What's going on, man? Peter, we got to talk about, man, I am on a, I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I am right now addicted to the stock market and investing. Addicted. So we got to catch up, one day, maybe next Friday, if you want to jump on the stream, we could talk about investing and have a little episode where we talk about what people can do with their money to grow their wealth.
That would be cool, actually.
How are you, man? How are you,
Pete?
So, yeah, let's do that. And again, so podcast once a week. There will be a new podcast up. And of course, I'll put it on my Twitter. I'll put it on all my social media once it's up. But that's it. As far as the channel goes, right? As far as Slangcast goes, and as far as the new podcast series is going to go. So it'll be fun. I'm actually really looking forward to it because I know where digital slang is going.
Mm-hmm.
And now I know where I want to take this channel because it's 2 things that I love, right? Before it was like, what can I do on Slangcast? I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
But now
you were waiting for that niche to come.
Yeah, now I know I love headphones and earbuds, which can be done on digital slang as well as cell phones and other stuff. And I could do, YouTube stuff, audio stuff, podcast stuff on Slangcast. And it already got the perfect name for it.
Right. Mix it up. Screw it. Take that leap, and make it happen.
Robotic says, Jeffro, did you use Good Lock yet? There are some I can't talk tonight, man. Some fantastic features on there. Same with Galaxy Labs. Galaxy Labs, I never heard of. Good Lock, I did try. And, I got to be honest, it's just too much information for me, too detailed for me. Like, I just don't have the time to like mess around with it and learn it. Or I kind of do have the time. Or maybe I just don't want to. Like, I don't know. I just want to open something up, hit a button, and it gives me the options. I don't want to have to learn how to use something. I don't have that much free time. But I have it on my phone. I have it on the Fold 2 right here, but I haven't dived into it too much. It looked too confusing to me when I opened it up. You can call me stupid or lazy, either one. I'll accept it when it comes to Good Lock.
No, one day you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that itch where you can be like, "Oh, let me check this out." But yeah, I get it.
Whenever I did it, whenever I downloaded and opened it up and I looked at it, because this is the second time this has happened to me. I tried to use Good Lock years ago, and it's the same thing. I opened it up and I was like, "What is all this stuff?" All right, what is all this? And then I just closed it and never went back to it. And the same thing happened this time when I did. I was just like, it's so detailed. It's probably easier than I think. I just haven't given it that time.
Can't I just get a drop down bar?
Yeah, man, just something like give me a little tutorial, something, anything. I could just watch a YouTube video on it and be good.
That's great.
Saul says, I've been so involved with stocks recently, it's unhealthy for me. That's how I feel, Saul. Like, I don't want to get, it's like gambling, right? I don't want to get a little too addicted to it. I got to be careful. Got to be so careful. Peter says, I'm in for financial info, 20 years experience. Yeah, let's have you on the podcast next Friday night, and we will talk about growing your wealth and how to invest and, what to look for, what not to look for. And you could tell us about your expertise because I need to learn as well. I've been learning over and over again, but it's all new to me, brother. It's all new to me. So next Friday night, you guys heard it here. Peter's going to jump on with us. We're going to talk about investing in stocks and how to grow some wealth.
That's cool.
Kevin, what's up, Kev? How you doing, man?
Kevin, man, what's up, brother? Hope you're feeling all right today.
Yeah, Peter says, be careful. I am. I'm careful. I am careful. On a good note, I'm making money already. Like, I'm up pretty good. I don't have much invested. It's only like a couple grand, but I'm already up almost $1,000. So nice. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robotic says, I don't have any money left to invest. They're all tied up in stocks. Yeah, I'm getting to that point. I had a bunch of money saved up, cash. I was saving cash up for a house for this year. I just took all that money and put it in. Took it all and put it in stocks. All of it. Today was the final draw. Today I left some here, and then today I looked at it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to the bank and just drop this in too. Why not? And now I'm just thinking to myself, now I got to sell more tech to either invest more or save the money again for a house. So I got a bunch of tech here. I'm going to start selling. Oh, that's another thing we could talk about tonight.
Ooh.
This week sometime or next week, I'm waiting on my graphic designer to finish up some of the designs. I will be launching merch in the next week or two. And on top of that, on the website, and by the way, the merch, guys, all of the merch that I'm going to be selling, if you guys have any ideas for t-shirts that you would like, this is what I do for a living. Feel free to hit me up. But all of the merch, I will be printing myself. So every shirt that's sold, I will be printing it. And I'm also on the website that I'm going to make, because I will be making the website. On that same website, I will be selling a lot of my old tech that I use for the videos that I don't use anymore. But of course, I will be selling them for cheap, for really good prices.
Do you know what kind of merch you're going to do?
T-shirt, hoodies, hats,
nice.
Guy stuff, girl stuff.
Awesome.
All that stuff. Embroidered stuff, screen printed stuff.
That's dope.
So I want to, it really is coming down to when the graphic designer is going to finish everything. She's actually making me a new logo as well as some t-shirt designs.
Oh,
so I'm just waiting on her to finalize some stuff and for me to approve everything. And then good. Next Friday, I will be wearing some of the gear. Friday night, I'll be wearing one of the hoodies. Saturday night, I'll be wearing one of the hoodies for the show. And eventually I'll get it going, but it will be in the next 2 weeks, I'm hoping. Robotic says that's fair. Good luck is mostly for power users. Well, that's good to know. Now I don't feel so bad or so lazy.
Then I got to look into it.
You don't even have an Android device, bro.
Power users. I'm a power user. I'm a user of power.
You only have an iPhone.
So what does that mean? You need Android to use it?
Yeah, it's for Android.
Well, then it's not for power users.
Do you feel left out right now?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Get that OnePlus, bro. I saw that OnePlus. There's a
OnePlus Cyberpunk.
No, there's a OnePlus McLaren edition right now on Facebook Marketplace in your area for around $300.
I don't want it. I want the Cyberpunk edition.
Chris says, Kev, how you feeling? Yeah, how you feeling, Kev, man? Hope everything is going well. Trey, what up? Got caught up with your videos today. Power's been out here in Texas. Thanks, man. I always appreciate you guys for checking out my content. I just dropped a video maybe an hour and a half ago, too.
Yeah, I heard Texas has a lot of power issues right now. And that governor out there, basically saying sink or swim.
The senator went to Mexico, right? Ted Cruz.
One of them was like, dude, sink or swim. Leave me alone.
Yeah, Ted Cruz took a vacation to Mexico while this was going down.
Oh, geez.
That's crazy. I read an article today and this is really sad what's going on out there, because there's a bunch of creators that I know that live in Texas that have been out of power, and they're not set up. Their infrastructure isn't set up for this type of weather.
Right.
But I read, news articles about today where, all these people that are dying just from being cold. Like, they found one guy, older gentleman in his 60s, but not that old, right? Mm-hmm. They found him in his recliner. He froze to death.
Oh, jeez, man.
And his wife was near death. I don't know what happened with her. They just said she was near death, and they took her to the hospital, but I don't know how that turned out. But it's really sad what's going on, man. We don't think that snow or cold weather at this point would kill all these people just from it snowing, right?
Right.
Or bad weather. We think we're all prepared for that, but we're not.
No, absolutely not. And I mean, where's the aid? I don't know.
Saul says, I prefer physical investment like property. Yeah, real estate, bro. I wish I could. I don't have the capital to get involved in real estate, and I don't know enough about it, even if I didn't need that capital. So, Saul, you're welcome to come on, and we can talk about that too. Kevin says, hey there, fam. Happy Friday. I hope everyone has had a great week and are staying safe. As long as I'm feeling well, I'll see everyone tomorrow night. Have a great evening.
Shout out to you, Gav.
Yeah, man. I hope you're feeling good today. I know you had a better week this week, so I hope it stays that way. I hope tomorrow you have a good day. You get some rest tonight. Come back tomorrow nice and strong and happy. Len says, how are you, Kev? Robotic says, same here. Someone recommended it to me, and I downloaded it and then quit out immediately. Yeah, man. But was bored one night, and was where I just remembered how to use it, and it was so nice, one-handed. Oh, yeah. I would like to learn, and maybe if I'm bored one night and I remember, that's the thing, right? I have to remember because I have so much going on that for me to just take that hour that I would need or half hour, whatever it is, and just remember, take this time and try good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I
would like to do it. I could sit here and say I'm going to do it, but that is, I can't back that up. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. So I don't want to give false information out.
Oh, man.
Kev says, hey, Lens of Wisdom. I'm okay. Been a good week. Stomach is a little off tonight, so I am going to bed. I hope you are well. And thank you for asking. Lou, I was thinking about you and your channel, Lou. You should do some ASMR stuff with that incredible mic you got.
What do you mean ASMR?
You don't know what ASMR is?
No, but it sounds freaky.
After the chat, watch some YouTube ASMR videos. It's when they get real into the mic and they talk like this and they do reviews.
And do they sit there and eat on camera?
Yes, they'll eat. And the video will just be of their mouth.
Oh, that's so foul.
Get
Get out of my mouth. Get out of my mouth.
There's all kinds of stuff. People do reviews with ASMR. I'm sure there's gaming channels with ASMR.
And they just talk like this the whole time.
Even lower.
And they say, oh.
They whisper and they talk.
Oh, man. Check out the Nubis 7000.
Robotics says, I really need to set up some limits so I have an easier time selling stocks. It's a lot harder to sell a stock than to buy. Yeah. I have sold some, but the ones that I've sold, of course, I didn't think were going to be difficult, and they weren't. They sold instantly. Kevin says, I'm okay, gang. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. And I hope y'all are well, especially those of you down there in Texas and the South that's had some horrible weather. This weather is insane. It snowed again here today in Jersey.
Dude, I know.
And yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday it snowed a lot. And then
it was all sleet.
Today was sleet. Yeah, like I was driving to work and I'm like, oh my God, like when does this stop?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Have a gooder, Kev. Peace out. Sleep well. Get some rest. See you tomorrow. Kevin says, I'm definitely in for some digital slang gear. Okay.
We're going to make you one, especially that says Hoser from the North.
Have a gooder, peeps.
Have a gooder.
Saul says, I had a short experience with day trading. I was scalping 5 to 10 every few minutes on the US 30. A bad decision, I meant. I lost $1,500 in just a few hours. It took a while to earn it back, and then I quit. Wow. I don't have the that would stress me out too much. I'm not a very stressful guy. I don't really stress out about anything.
Mm-hmm.
But if I lost that amount of money that quick, that might stress me out.
Like one of those guys you see in the New York Stock Exchange flipping the tickets and yelling and no.
You know, I'll never forget. I went to Vegas one day for Magic. I don't know if you guys know what Magic is, but I used to work for a bunch of clothing lines, and Magic is like the big, well, I don't know if it is anymore because of COVID and everything, but Magic is like the CES of the fashion industry, right? Big convention out in Vegas. So me and my buddy were sent out there for work one year, and my boss gave us each $500 to go gamble.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to MGM, sat down, and I was playing Hold'em, and it was just me at the table. I won my first hand.
Mm-hmm.
Won my second hand. And then I had this girl sit down next to me who was hot as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And we're just playing. I'm playing for like another half hour. And then, so I'm up a little bit, right? I got a few $100 more. I get a hand and I get a full house.
Okay.
So I go all in. I'm like, screw it. All in.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. Every penny. Do you realize I lost?
What?
To the dealer.
Wait. How?
She had a flush.
No.
Yep. She had a flush. I lost everything like that. And that was the quickest I ever lost that amount of money. And I haven't gambled since then, except now for stocks.
I get it. I did the same thing in roulette last year. And yeah.
I was so pissed off. I was sure I was going to triple my money right there. Sure. Mm-hmm. And then everything gone in an instant. Never again. Never again. Never try day trading again, just normal trading. Yeah, man, I feel that. Never. Tech for your needs. What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming through.
What's up, Tech?
Saul says, stay away from it. I stick to stocks. By the way, what do you guys think of crypto?
I don't know much about it. I mean,
hello all.
Just what I hear, and on social media, but not that,
So I did invest in 3 different cryptos over the past couple of weeks. I did invest in Bitcoin.
Mhm.
which has already made me money. Just a little bit of money I put into a Bitcoin has already returned nicely. And I invested in ADA, Cardano,
Mhm.
and I invested in Dogecoin, which I don't expect anything from, but I just figured why not? Apple Monster, tech for your needs, Apple Monster. Robotics says, them windmills froze. Unreliable energy in general. Yeah, man. It's
Yeah, wind energy is it's very limited, but things like that, like yeah, it's dangerous when you're just running off wind energy. Like down in Atlantic City, they have the wind turbines, but they also have the backups for oil and gas. Just for situations like this, when you're running on just wind energy, it's dangerous. Like Florida, they have a lot of wind turbines. But in like cold places like that, yeah, it's dangerous when you're just running off those wind turbines.
Yeah, it's tough times out there, man. They're gonna change it up. They're gonna have to change it up now. They realize that, they can get hit with this crazy weather. They better fix up their infrastructure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Peter says, too many people focused on the product and not the process. Example, if you want to go buy an expensive car, tag the money, buy building, and have that pay for the car. Same money doing it right. Yeah. And this is why we got to talk next week. This is why you got to come on next week. We'll talk about finance, we'll talk about stocks, what you should look for, what you shouldn't look for, how to play it safe in the beginning, and it's a long-term investment, right? It's low risk, very minimal stuff, go slow. And I have a financial advisor that has been already investing for me over the past few years, but I never knew anything about it. I just let him take charge. He's a buddy of mine too. So I just let him, he would take money out of my account every month and just put it in stocks that he thought was good.
H&R Block.
Definitely not H&R Block. Trey says, Tech for Your Needs, very useful stream for content creators. Keep it up. Oh, did you stream tonight, Tech for Your Needs? Peter says, hey, Kev, hope you're feeling okay. Night, Kev. Slangcast, did you get more Clubhouse? Man, I got 6 invites, bro. 6. I gave one out today, so I got 5 invites left for Clubhouse. Robotics says, if Lou does enough ASMR, he can afford the Cyberpunk. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. Like, and Kevin just sent me a video on ASMR.
Yeah, bro. Do it, man.
He just sent me a text on it. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's much easier than doing your streams.
You know what a lot of people are doing too? They're a lot of reactions. Movie reactions, TV show reactions, music, video, song reactions. And people are like getting thousands and thousands of hits just off reactions. And guess what? I'm one of those dudes that are just sitting there clicking on all these videos. And I'm like, I don't know how they're doing this, but it looks so easy and it looks so cool.
You're cool.
I will be when I get that Cyberpunk phone.
If you get it, if you ever get it, which by the time you're ready to get it, the OnePlus 12 will be out.
I don't care about the OnePlus 12. I just care about the OnePlus 8T Cyberpunk 8000 Nubis.
Cyberpunk's not even a good game, man.
So what? That phone is super dope, and I so want it.
Tech for Your Needs says, that is the same gamble you take with your 401k. It is based on the stock. Yeah, it is, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, the 401.
Dealers always have their tricks up. Man, I couldn't believe I lost, man. I'm still bitter about that shit.
How about this? I went to Atlantic City, right? First night, I was playing roulette, and I was doing really good. I think it was up like 450. So my plan was, okay, go to bed at like 2 or 3. I'm gonna go down there 7 o'clock in the morning the next morning, and I'm gonna do the same thing. And I was hyped. I was like, oh man, I'm up. I'm walking out of here with like 10 grand today. I'm gonna kill him. I sat there for about 3 hours. was just losing everything, not hitting one number. This old guy who was at some type of party upstairs comes down, sits at the roulette table, has no idea what he's doing. And I guess it's his daughter or something. She's like, "Yeah, you got to do this, this." This guy hit like every time, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And I'm like, what?
Stop hitting your table. It's loud.
Oh, man. All right. Well, damn, dude, I was all in the moment, and you just
Yeah,
broke
but
me out of
you
it.
can't hear you talk because your table's so loud.
Well, that's given some oomph to my statement. This dude, like, he didn't even know what he was doing, and he was just hitting like hundreds of dollars, and it was the most depressing freaking day ever. Unbelievable.
Losing money is never fun.
No,
Ever.
it's really not.
Ever. Robotics says next time just put it all on red, bro.
Red, you gotta put more money on the colors, but the numbers, you gotta bet up to $3, right? So you have to put 50 cents on 6 different numbers, and you hit that one number, it's like you're tripling and quadrupling your money. So red or black, I try to stay away from. That's dangerous when betting.
Peter says, crypto, the swings are huge, not for the faint of heart. Yeah, definitely very volatile, but the money that I do have set aside and that I have invested into crypto is actually money that I'm willing to lose, right? And it's money that I'm willing to just leave sit long term, like to ride the wave of up and down, up and down, up and down, like what's happening with Doge. But crypto, I mean, Bitcoin's going crazy right now. And ADA supposedly, I mean, I talk to a lot of people in the tech industry, a lot of my peers and other creators and stuff that invest huge in ADA right now. So I'd be curious. We'll talk about it next week. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on ADA and Cardano, Peter, next week. Saul says, I'm happy gambling stocks. It's more of a long-term thing. Yeah, long-term, that's what it is. And I'm all for that. I don't need the quick hit. Throw that money in, let it sit. Saul says, Doge was always meant to be a joke, so it's crazy seeing what's happening with it. I read a whole article and then watched videos on the same thing, that's why they're saying Doge might, have some footing with what's going on, because it was meant to be a joke, right? A lot of these coins that are new, people are they get all these backers, right? There's one coin, I forget the name of it, like Lindsay Lohan is a backer, and they're trying to do this, and they're trying to be too perfect with it, where Doge is meant to be a joke, so they weren't in it to really make a buck at first.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere with Lindsay Lohan.
I hear that. Who the hell would I wouldn't invest with Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, no.
But they were throwing names out as investors in the coin,
right?
Comparing it to what happened with Doge, because Doge was meant to be a joke, which is why people are, buying into it, because it wasn't meant to be like so serious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm terrible at explaining things like that. I don't know.
I get it.
Tech for Your Needs schedule Monday at 7. So that's your streams are Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tech for Your Needs. Check them out every Monday night. Clubhouse gave me more invites. Yeah, I logged on the other day. I had 6 total, and I sent one to my financial advisor today. He's going to get on this weekend. Where we at? Peter says, I came across a video with a guy studying on YouTube Live and getting 300,000 views. I didn't understand, so I read the comments, and people go on so they can study with him at their house like a library. That's pretty cool, though, if you think about it. It's a really good idea. People, man, like, who thinks of that? I'm going to go on YouTube and study and just have people. How do you even get that out there and tell people? He must have a big following to get that many views. You should try it, Lou. You should try it.
Studying? Okay.
Something else. Take a bath. Take a bath and invite people to come hang out with you while you're in a bubble bath.
That'll be cool.
Right? Bring your Nintendo Switch or something.
No, I could read a cookbook.
Read a poem. or a fairy tale?
No, I can read how to cook a chicken.
Oh my God. Are we going to talk about this?
No, because then I got to do a public YouTube apology, and don't have to go through that. And
So
shout out to GSB.
last night, me, Lou, and Girl Shoots Boy were playing a little Call of Duty. And, we always talk trash to each other, all of us, even Girl Shoots Boy. And Lou just happened to say something like, I can't even say it on the stream. Right? I know I cursed earlier in the stream, but I can't say what he said about a chicken last night. He said something he shouldn't have said about a chicken. And Girl Shoots Boy and I were like, whoa, like, what are you talking about, dude? What is going on here? And then he tried to spin it like he was talking about cooking. I meant cooking. Oh, that's what I like to cook. Oh, okay. It's too late, bro. It's too late. There's no going back.
No, you said something about calling somebody a chicken, and my fat ass, my immediate thought is food.
But that's not what you said.
Okay.
It's not what you said. Your immediate thought was not food, because it's not what came out of your mouth.
Is food.
As much as I would like to tell you guys what he said, join me on Clubhouse and I'll tell you what he said.
It's so is food.
Now you say that, of course. I'd say that too, just to get out of it. Peter says, go figure crazy stuff. I'm looking forward to next week because I'm like so addicted to learning about stocks right now. That's all I've been doing with my free time.
That's cool.
Peter says he doesn't even say a word. It's crazy. I read a story today. It was just an article, and I saw the header of it. And I didn't read the article because I really wasn't interested in it. But now that you say that, I wish I would have read it. And it was about a YouTuber. And a lot of people were saying in the comments that it was creepy. But it was just about a YouTuber who sits in the corner and stares at you for like hours.
You know what? I thought about that. And I was wondering, like, what if I did that?
Yeah, somebody's doing it already. He just stares at you. They said it was creepy. So I don't know. I wish I knew the guy's name. We'd put it up on the channel right now.
That is pretty cool.
Tech for your needs. I'm seeing many student channels studying for a couple hours and getting decent views. That's crazy. It's a good idea, though, especially now during these times.
That's what I was just about to say. Probably down during these times. Like, yeah, absolutely.
It's a smart idea, man. You get smarter and you grow a business at the same time.
Yeah, true.
Making stew with Lou.
And wine and lemon.
That could be a channel, bro. Why don't you start a cooking channel?
You know what? I could totally do that, right? Yeah. That's a great idea.
But
lemon. But
that takes work.
Yeah, with chicken.
Diamond Dave is in the house. What's up, Diamond Dave? Just stop by to say hello and give Kevin a high five. Cancer sucks. Hashtag cancer sucks. Yes, indeed. Kevin went to sleep, but he will be joining us tomorrow night on Digital Slang, hopefully, if he's feeling well. Robotic says, Lou thinking of something else when he says food. That's what I'm talking about, Robotic. He wasn't talking about food. Don't let him fool you. Whatever the hell he says right now is total BS.
Listen, I'm that type of dude that while I'm eating, I'm watching a video of how to cook something else. I can't help it. Something about food is like, yeah, food is number one to me. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm eating and I'm looking at a recipe, how to cook something else. And even though I'm full and I ate, I want to go make that and just taste it and eat it. It's I don't know. It's bad.
Still not what you said last night, though.
It is. It's all right.
Be honest.
It totally is. It totally it totally is. Even though what was said was kind of like, okay, it referred to that, but at the same time, it was totally random.
Yeah, it wasn't that random. Straightforward what you were talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Ask GSB. Shoot the first one. It was like, whoa, that was totally random.
Shout out to GSB, to Girl Shoots Boy. I got a care package 2 days ago from our friend Girl Shoots Boy from the UK. Mm-hmm. She sent me some goodies.
Yeah.
So I got some UK candy. I got some UK chocolates. I got some UK Doritos, a new flavor that I never tried that we don't have here in the States. It was grilled steak flavor Doritos.
That was interesting.
Grilled steak Doritos. Think about that. And the taste of them, man, I'm still torn. I don't really know if I like them, to be honest with you.
No,
taste-
I mean, is it like, all right, is it because of the tortilla mixed with the barbecue?
No, because it's, yesterday when we talked about it, I told you it was a little like barbecue, but today
Right.
when I tried a couple, it's not. It's different. It's like A1 sauce or something like that type of flavor, but it's not strong enough. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle taste. So to me, the fact that it's very subtle makes it a little weird. It's not overpowering. You don't bite into it and say, wow, that's really good flavor, like you would with like a Cool Ranch Dorito. Right. You bite into this and you're like, what is that? That's
Okay.
I can see the steak angle, right? I can see that. But at the same time, I don't know if I like it.
Now, what was the toffee thing she sent you?
I didn't open it yet. I don't really know. It's some kind of toffee candy bar.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Strawberry laces is what another thing is called. Strawberry laces is basically like the rope licorice that we have here.
Yeah.
It's like that. I didn't try anything except Rolos, but we have Rolos here.
They're
The only thing I ate was Rolos, which I could buy here. I told her I just went on a diet, so she sent it to me at the wrong time.
Oh man.
I told her, I said, I'm gonna have to give some of this candy out because I can't eat it. I just went on a diet. But I did eat the Rolos yesterday because
Now you have to work that off.
yeah. Tech for your needs says just DM what he said. I'll put it on my Twitter.
Oh yeah, oh great.
Everybody says that Gluck 9,000.
Yeah.
Len says I'm gonna head out. Peace, brother. Thanks for coming through.
Peace, Lens.
Trey says I accidentally started a channel. Someone on Reddit wanted to know how to make widgets on an iPhone. I made 2 YouTube tutorials and people that's awesome, bro. I love that story.
Very cool.
That's awesome. Sometimes, that's the way to do it, by accident. Just falling into something is a great thing sometimes. Saul says, do you agree UK chocolate is better than the US? I can't agree to that.
I can't agree to that neither, sir.
I can't agree to that. She sent me something that I'm not too excited about, though. It's an Arrow bar. Do you know about the Arrow bar, Saul? It's got like mint in it. I'm not a big mint fan, so I don't know if I'm even going to try that one. Saul, have you ever had chocolate from the US, though? Because you have to have both if you want to compare. Peter says, channel is MD prospect for studying. I must say he puts nice lights on and music with a nice vibe. That's cool. That's awesome. I want to find that one where the guy stares at everybody. And
yeah, that's interesting. Like, I got to see who this guy is.
Trey says I should film myself just sitting in my car. You should try it. People love that type of stuff, right? I want to do more creative things with my channel and give different shots, like shots outside. I mean, it's wintertime and it's crappy out, so I'm not going to do it now. But when springtime hits, I plan on doing more stuff like out and about. Like even on videos with earbuds and headphones, do mic test outside in the rain or something, or just walking around, running around doing mic tests, or different shots outside, different kinds of videos, some vlog style videos every now and then. But I'm coming to realize I'm just not that creative of a mind.
I don't know. You know what? I think you are. I think you just look for the niche to hit. And you see, that's the thing. You try different things within staying in the realm of tech, and you mix it up a little bit. So
I don't expect, and this is God's honest truth, I don't expect any video I make, or how can I say this?
Just say it. Just be blunt and spit it out.
I don't expect or care if any video I make hits.
That's
I don't
an
care.
honest answer.
I don't care. And I can also tell you, in the almost 2 years I've been on YouTube, I have never, ever, ever gone over my analytics on my channel because I don't care. I just don't care. I look at like account settings, and I go into the account settings and make sure everything's the way that it should be. And I've looked at like 1 or 2 times, like where my subscriber base is, like how many guys are subscribers, how many females are subscribers, where in the world those people are. But as far as like click-through rate and things like that, which would probably help grow my channel, never looked at. Don't care. I don't care. I do this for fun because I enjoy it. If it grows, it grows. I mean, maybe that'll change as I get into it a little more. But right now, and for the first, year and 9 months that I've been doing this, I do it because I enjoy it. And I don't care about, I know this is a long game, like slow growth. And if I just see that it's growing like it is, I'm okay with it. I don't need to dig into it too much. I probably should, but it's just how I've been rolling, man.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing too. You're not putting too much pressure on yourself.
I don't put any pressure on myself with this. The only pressure I feel is getting videos out for the companies that send me the products for free.
Right. Exactly.
It's still not
you feel like you owe them something.
In a way, it's still not worth, like a $40 pair of earbuds is not worth me shooting a video and creating a video for 4 or 5 hours.
Right.
It's not worth it. Like it's my value there is a lot more expensive than $40-$50.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I still feel that pressure. They went out of their way to reach out to me and send me a product. I want to try and get it out. So that's the only pressure I feel with the channel. But if I get a product and it's crap, I'm not making a video on it.
Okay. All right.
I have a bunch of products downstairs that I think are trash that you won't see a video on because.
Now, do you tell them you're not doing a video because you're not happy with the quality?
Yeah, they'll ask me, where's the video at? And I'll tell them straight up, like, I don't think you want me to make this video.
Right.
And we talk about like, this is what's wrong with it. Some people get pissed off, but I'm not gonna make a crappy video. I mean, I will put the video up if you want me to, but I am going to bash your product.
Right.
And I don't think you want that.
No, I would probably take the criticism of you telling me directly and trying to do better on my product.
Yeah, most companies have been cool. It's only happened a couple of times, and 90%, there's only been like 1 or 2 that like they didn't talk trash or anything, but I knew they weren't happy.
Right.
But it is what it is, man. Peter says, I saw another channel with drivers streaming live, pointed out front windshield for hours, also at 100. Man, people watch the craziest stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Robotics said arrows are good. They're sold in the US too. Actually, I don't know what the flavor was, but so if there's different flavors, that's cool. But mint, I don't do. The only mint I like are Thin Mints, the Girl Scout cookies.
I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan of mint, but if I had to eat, it would be the Girl Scout cookies.
The Girl Scout cookies are the only one, or mint chocolate chip ice cream. I'll eat that too.
Yeah, and they don't have Girl Scout cookies in the UK, do they? Or is that just an America thing?
They're probably called something else. They have to have something like it. Saul says the Arrow bar is so good. It has bubbles. See, bubbles don't excite me. I don't even know what that means, but it doesn't excite me.
Sound like Pop Rocks?
Yes, I've tried U.S. chocolate. It's more sour than ours, but I guess you're used to it. It depends. There's all kinds of different chocolates.
Yeah, there is.
Like tons and tons of different chocolate. It depends. Like I'm more of a milk chocolate person.
Like a Hershey's?
Yeah, but there's better ones than Hershey's. Like there's premium chocolates that you can buy.
I like Swiss chocolate.
Swiss chocolate is good. I'll let you know next week. I'll try some of the stuff. I can go get it. If you guys want to see it, I'll go get it. You guys can see what it is.
I think you should go get it.
All right. I'll be right back. You got the floor, man.
Absolutely. So I'm kind of curious, like, what companies in the UK and other territories, like, what kind of chocolate is there? Like, is it really that different? Is it the recipes really that different? I wouldn't mind making some chocolate and trying to see how that goes. Like chicken, I would really like. I could seriously cook a chicken right now. Even just Jeff bringing it up, and I'm thinking about it. I could so cook a roasted chicken right now. But I'm dying to see what kind of chocolate he has right now. But he also said he has some like toffee stuff, so I really want to see. He should have got those Doritos. Now they used to have some Doritos back in the day, and I think they were like Monterey Jack Doritos, and they were really good. But I don't know. I think they discontinued them. I don't know why. But it seems like every 5 years or so they try a new brand of Dorito, and it doesn't stick around for long. But I'm surprised because I'm Monterey Jack. It was really good, really good. Um, but yeah, I really want to see what kind of candy he's going to bring to the table here. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. I was about to read the chat. What do you got?
All right. So she sent me a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Doritos first. These are flame grilled steak Doritos.
Now I've never seen those here.
We
That's
don't have
weird. That's weird that they would be in just another country and that's it.
That's not weird. Why is that weird?
I mean, it's like exclusivity, you know? It's not cool.
They have different candies too.
You're like, how different? Like, how could they make different candies? I don't get it.
Let's see. So now we're going to talk about the candies. All right. And you tell me if you've seen some of this candy in the US, because I haven't seen any of it in the US besides the Kit Kat, of course. So this is a Yorkie.
A Yorkie.
A Yorkie. Never heard of this.
It sounds like something with either caramel or white chocolate.
It's from Nestle.
Really?
Yeah. But I've never seen that in the US. You guys can tell me. I don't look for candy anymore though either. So maybe it is here.
Maybe it's the UK version of like a Fifth Avenue bar or something.
Now, all of these are actually from Nestle. So this one is called Munchies.
Ooh.
Never seen these. You should start a candy channel.
Well, you got the UK candy. You should start a candy.
Yeah, I should review a candy. And of course, the good old Kit Kat. I'm going to eat the Kit Kat. I love Kit Kats. And then this one is, this might be good. This looks good now. This is the one she was talking about last night, the Toffee Crisp.
Toffee Crisp. See, I was picturing. Now, I asked her last night. I said, I asked her if it was like a wafer or something. I forgot, but I was right with it.
It looks like a wafer.
Okay, alrighty. That's pretty cool.
And then this thing is the Arrow. This is the minty Arrow.
That's a big mint.
It's a lot of mint.
Looks like a lot of mint. Like I could see if it was like a square or like Girl Scout cookie size, but that's like a whole bar of mint.
It says it's delightful peppermint.
That's not cool.
Delightful.
Too big.
What I do like is here in the US, we have something called Fun Dip. And growing up as a kid, I used to love Fun Dip.
I've never heard of Fun Dip.
Fun Dip was a thing that it was like a 3-pack and it had like flavored sugar in it. And then you had the stick of candy that you would scoop and eat the powder. And then the stick.
Okay. The packages.
Yeah, the stick was actually candy as well. So after you would spoon everything out with the stick, you can eat the stick.
Yes. Okay. Now yes. All right. Now I know what you're talking about.
So she sent this. This is called Double Dip.
Oh.
It's basically the same thing. It's basically Fun Dip.
Oh.
It's got the stick in the end here that you can eat. That's edible. And all these are filled with like flavored powder sugar.
I haven't seen that. I mean, the Fun Dip in years.
Yeah, and she sent me a bunch of these. I'm loaded with double dip. Trying to give me some cavities over here.
And now that I see it and like you're explaining it, like last night I wasn't understanding what it is. I'm thinking like some type of dip for the Doritos or a chip or something. But now that I see it, and now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's basically fun dip, U.S. fun dip, which I used to love that stuff. Now these are called wine gums. We have these here in the U.S. They're not called wine gums, but they're basically gummy bears.
Okay.
We have these here. They look very similar to the ones that we have, just a different name. And then the strawberry laces. Right?
Yeah, those look good.
Lace licorice.
That looks real good.
So she sent me a bunch of stuff, none of it's healthy, but what are you going to do? It's a thought that counts, right?
Absolutely. And she did a good job. Good for you.
I went to the dentist yesterday, so I'm ready to roll.
Shout out to GSP.
Yeah, girl. Robotics says more sour. I don't know what you've been trying, but the Aero chocolate bar doesn't taste any different than U.S. classics. So it says, no, I mean other than U.S. chocolate. It's a common thing for us to think that. Just look up the difference between U.S. and U.K. chocolates. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to do some research on it. Lou, you got to do some research on that too.
Absolutely. And I think we need to have GSB on and break everything down.
Canuck Garrel says Kit Kat bars.
Kit Kat bars, yeah, absolutely. Can't go wrong.
Kit Kats are the real deal. No lie.
Right.
Dropping stuff all over the place. Saul says, I've looked it up. Apparently, U.S. chocolate used to use sour milk, but now they use butyric acid, hence the sour taste compared to ours.
So you're kind of shitting on us with the chocolate, man.
Yeah, why you hating on chocolate, bro?
Like, that's like 4 times you called us sour, dude.
Don't you know Lou is a chocolatier?
Yeah, pretty much.
Saul says, we have Maltesers here. They're honeycomb coated in chocolate. That sounds good. That sounds damn good. Benjamin Bennett is his name.
Yes, actually, Peter, I was just doing a search on YouTube and I just watched like 2 minutes and just to see what he did. And yeah, that was him.
Robotics says, I prefer Whoppers. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. To Maltesers. Have tried both since they're released here. Man, I'm not up on the candy game, man. I don't know any of this stuff.
I like Whoppers.
It's okay, Canuck Girl. How are you?
Hello.
Thanks for coming through. We're talking about candy of all things right now. Saul says, please try something on stream. I want to see your reaction. All right, what do you want me to try? What do you want me to try on stream? Oh, your call. And please don't say the arrow. Anything.
Well, we got to make it entertaining.
Please don't say the peppermint. Robotic says, but I'll do it if that's what you want. I'll do it. But as far as I know, there are more candies in the U.S. A lot of variety here. Yeah, I mean, you seen these kids with the candy channels, man. You want to blow up big on YouTube? Do a candy channel. Trey says, I just looked it up, and it looks like MD Prospect is just a live action version of Chilled Cow. It's crazy, Lou. You need to be creative and get your channel going.
Yeah, because you know what? I need to look and listen, these people have like 15,000, 20,000 subscribers and views for just like reacting to stupid stuff. Like I really should, because I'm like an awesome character and I can make something happen. And they have like shitty backgrounds, like, like
be high on yourself.
Like I said last night, that's how I get by in life.
You got to be humble, bro. You got to be humble, man. You need a slice of humble pie, bro.
Like I said last night, a little bit. A little bit.
Humble pie, man. Peter says, Slang, I see you put up the Sony WF-1000. Should I get them or wait for the next ones? Well, there's no doubt the next ones are going to be really good, but I guarantee you they're going to be really expensive too. Peter, I'll send you. I mean, you could just go on eBay and buy refurbished ones, Peter, for $120. That's what I would do. They're great earbuds, but like I said in the video, I have a problem with number one, the price, $230. Even though they're fantastic and probably top 5 earbuds, still $230 right now with what we can get is a little too much money. But you can buy them refurbished or renewed on eBay from a trusted seller for around $120. So at that price, Peter, I'll just sell you mine. We'll just do that. I'll sell you mine, Peter, all day long. Make me an offer. Cheap. Sell them cheap.
Trade for some crypto.
Crypto is worth $56,000 a coin right now. Canuck Gal says, I think the difference in the chocolate is milk between the. Yep, that's what they're saying. The milk. How is the chocolate in Canada? Because now we got a Canadian in here. How does your chocolate compare? Oh, look, they're saying the arrow. Come on, man.
I knew that was going to come up too.
All right, I will do the fucking peppermint arrow.
Do it.
I'll do it in a minute.
Even if it's like a portion.
No, I'll eat a big enough bite to where it matters. I won't take a little bitty girl bite. No offense to all the girls, but Robotics says can't be that bad. I'll probably end up liking it. Who knows? Tech for your needs. Whoppers is one of my favorite chocolate candies. You know what I really love as far as candy? This has nothing to do with chocolate, though. It's just candy. You guys know Runts?
Yes.
Runts and Sprees. I don't know what it is about those. Man, the flavor. It's all about the flavor.
Sprees are good.
Yeah. Saul said, I know you guys were going to say Arrow. Of course. That makes for good entertainment. Got to eat the one that you don't want to. Yeah, Whoppers are pretty good. Yeah, I'll do the Arrow. Everybody wants the Arrow.
I like the Whoppers because the inside is it's like the very light, and if you let it melt in your mouth, once you get to the middle, it just melts. Once you get past that top chocolate.
Tech for your needs, just hit that start correct button. Saul says Toffee Crisp. Yeah, Girl Shoots Boy was saying Toffee Crisp is really good. It's a chewy bar with crunchy. I will definitely try the Toffee Crisp too. Peter says, okay, deal. Sweet. Tech for your needs. I'm more of a chips type of guy. Yeah, chips are, snacks in general, man. Just snacks in general are really good. Oh, yeah. Right there. Has your cat been there the whole time?
She's been here the whole time, just hanging out.
I didn't notice because I can't see her eyes.
Yeah, I know. She's pitch black. Not one speck of any color, just all black. And I'm a Wise potato chip guy. I love Wise.
Oh, Wise. That's awful.
What?
I hate Wise chips.
Oh, my God. They're the best. You can taste the potato and the chip and light salt. Like, amazing.
They're so bad.
Amazing. Best chip.
You know why I hate Wise potato chips?
Why?
When I was growing up, Halloween, right? And where I grew up in Jersey, Halloween was like a big deal growing up. Big deal. There was kids, and I grew up in a town where there was a lot of kids my age. So there was kids everywhere trick-or-treating for Halloween. And we all stayed in my development. We didn't even have to leave my development, and we could hit up, a couple 100 houses. So we had bags of candy. And as a kid, that's what I wanted. I wanted candy. I didn't want chips. Right? I want a freaking bag of potato chips, like a little bag. And we had a guy who had a Wise truck. He worked for Wise.
Okay.
So he had a Wise truck in his driveway when I was growing up. So we knew every time we'd go to his house for trick-or-treating, we were getting an effing bag of Wise potato chips.
Oh, man, I would have loved that.
And that's what I hated it. We ended up egging his truck one night for mischief night. And my buddies got caught. And they didn't rat me out because I didn't get caught, but they ended up cleaning his truck. They had to wash his truck.
Oh, that sucks.
We egged his truck because we hated Wise potato chips.
Wow. Oh, man, I would have loved that truck.
Do you have Coffee Crisp in the U.S.? We have Coffee Crisp cereal.
Coffee Crisp. Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to crack this Arrow open, and we're going to do this taste test right now. I wish I could give Lou a piece.
Yeah, I would so try it online too. Live.
All right, so as soon as I open up, it's a very strong scent. Very strong and it doesn't smell bad. You know what it smells like?
What? Like a peppermint patty?
It smells like Andy's mints. Have you guys ever eaten Andy's mints?
Okay.
Like the little green mints. They come in a green wrapper.
Yeah.
I get them for my mother actually every Christmas because she really likes them. All right, so I'll get. Oh, this is a big piece. This is a big piece. All right, so I got a whole section here of the arrow.
Okay. All right. Think on it for a minute. Think on it. Let us know what that initial first put in the mouth is like, and then after the bite.
All right, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Now, the first bite was really good.
Okay.
And then the peppermint taste got a little too much.
Overwhelming?
Almost. Not quite, but I couldn't eat a whole bar of that.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
I could probably have like 2 more pieces of that size and be good.
It should have been kept like a cookie.
You can
or like one of the square pieces.
Well, you can break it up. It's like cut into squares.
Okay, like the Hershey squares.
It's not bad. It's better than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, I'm not a huge fan of that flavor. I could eat it, but it's not like I would never go out and buy that.
Okay.
Not my first choice when it comes to flavor.
Right. Yeah.
But it's good. I'll leave the candy. We'll try something else next week because I'm not gonna eat too much of it.
Yeah,
so we'll try.
Yeah.
The other one I don't want to try is the Yorkie. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, so next Friday.
So we'll try the Yorkie too next Friday.
Yeah.
Tech for your knees. Just hit the start record button. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, that's it. Just hit that record button. Pringles. Hell yeah, Peter. Pringles.
Pringles are good. They're not oily.
Maybe our coffee crisp is a take on the toffee crisp in the UK. Yeah, possibly. I wish I could talk with an accent. The only accent I could do is like somebody from the South in the United States, and that's not a good accent to do.
I think you should try it.
I can't do it. I'm terrible at it.
I can do like the UK.
Do it.
Cheerio. What the well, let's see. What does Gordon Ramsay say? You are shit. You fucking donkey.
That doesn't sound like a UK accent. You're offending all the English people right now.
Gordon Ramsay is king.
Saul says, see, look at Saul. Wait, is that Lou's cat? Can't even see it. Yeah, just the eyes. Look at the eyes. The eyes are dope.
Yep, she just woke up.
That could be your sidekick on. Don't you know one of the biggest tech YouTubers has his cat in every video?
Really? That's what she does, man. She's been doing it since the get-go. She always has to be in the picture somehow. This is her spot.
Saul says, possibly Canuck Girl. It is coffee crunchy pieces with toffee and chocolate. It's probably the same thing. I'll have to get back on that, Saul. I don't eat sweets usually. Yeah, I've kind of given up on sweets myself. This is the most sweets I've had in my house, man.
In a long time?
In over 10 years, probably.
How much cheese do you have in your house?
Cheese?
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I hate cheese. Hate it. I have never, well, I can't say never. When I was married, I used to purchase cheese if my ex-wife wanted it. But for me personally, I've never purchased cheese ever. Not once.
I don't know how you could not like cheese.
It's disgusting.
Oh,
disgusting.
Like, what don't you like about it? The taste, the texture, what?
It's the texture. I don't mind the flavor of it. I don't mind the flavor because I'll eat pizza.
Mm-hmm.
If the pizza is very when I order pizza, this is how I order pizza. Thin crust, very light on the cheese, extra well done.
Okay.
That I will eat. I'll eat everything on there. But if there's like gooey cheese on there, oh hell no, that's coming off. I'm peeling that cheese off.
What about a white pizza?
No, hell no. You're out of your mind.
No, with the regatta? No.
No, it has to be basically burnt for me to eat it.
Wow. Okay. I know. I okay. I get that. I get it.
Gooey cheese, I will not do. Like I used to eat like stuffed shells growing up. Take all the cheese out. Like
what?
Yeah, forget about lasagna. Like lasagna, I'm not eating lasagna. I won't eat it because of the cheese.
No,
Won't eat
lasagna is once every 2 weeks for me.
And you understand, I'm half Italian.
Yeah, that's foul.
Yeah, I won't do it. Cheese is, no, can't do it. Here you go. Say cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
That wasn't bad. That was your best one.
Crikeys. I think that's what they say.
Crikeys?
I just go back to you fucking donkey.
Oh, crikeys is what the dude, the guy that died used to say.
Oh, the alligator guy.
Hunter.
Yeah, crikeys.
Yeah, he's like Australian.
Oh, yeah, he was Australian.
Never mind now. Canuck Girl says, I love my bagels from Tim Hortons. Bagels are good. From Tim Hortons. Well done. That's where we go every day in Canada. Yeah, bagels are delicious, man.
Now, is Tim Hortons like a big chain? Because like we have our like little bagel stores. We have like Dunkin' Donuts and stuff like that, but like the little bagel stores, like that's where you want to go.
Here we have Manhattan Bagel. So
yeah, they're okay.
Manhattan Bagel, I will go to. I have one by my job, and I go to there. I used to go to there before my diet, like once every 2 weeks for a breakfast bagel, and I would get scrambled eggs, bacon, salt, pepper, ketchup on a toasted bagel. Man, so good.
Yeah, I would get everything bagels like every day. I got everything bagels every day for like 12 years, but I had to cut them out.
Trey says you don't like cheese? Unsubscribe. If you want to see me get sick or throw up, have me eat cheese on camera.
Oh, man.
Coffee Crisp is nothing like Toffee Crisp. It's just chocolate-covered wafers. You guys know a lot about chocolates, man, and candy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saul says also unsubscribing cheese is awesome. Fucking hate cheese. I hate it. Dude, cheese is my enemy, man.
And I worked at a cheese factory for 5 years.
He did. He used to smell like cheese bad.
Bad. You have no idea, but my refrigerator was packed with cheese.
Yeah, oh my God, that's the worst job in my opinion ever. For somebody that hates cheese, if I had to work in a cheese factory.
But you know what the thing was? It was like, okay, yes, I did work in a cheese factory for 5 years, and I did like it because I've been there for a long time and I was like running stuff. But you guys did reach out to me when I was working there and say, come work with us. And I didn't even give these people 2 weeks. I just hauled ass and started working with you guys like two days later.
Yeah, we hired you at Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Echo, the clothing line. Remember Echo, guys, the clothing line? Yeah, that's what we used to work for. I went to school with Mark Echo.
Yeah. With his funky car with the designs all over it.
That was his partner, actually.
Oh, really? I thought that was his.
His partner's name was actually Saul. That was his partner.
Oh.
Or Seth. Saul or Seth. I think it was Saul. Yeah, he had he wrapped his truck in the
what was that? Ralph Lauren Polo or
was that?
Yeah, what was that design?
It was some bougie brand. I forget the name of the brand. Probably, I think it was Louis Vuitton.
Okay, yeah.
Canuck Girl says there are 5 Tim Hortons for 30,000 town.
Wow.
They probably do really good business because of it. Tim Horton rules Canada. They are everywhere. I want to go to Canada. I wanted to go to Canada last year, and I was going to go, and I realized my passport expired. And because of the pandemic, I cannot get a new passport.
Really? You can't?
I couldn't get it in the time I needed to get it to go on that vacation.
I get it. Okay, alrighty. Because I know, like, I would go to the mall, to get the passport. It would take 4 or 6 weeks, something like that. But I think
it's not like that anymore.
But I don't know how long that takes.
It's like 8-9 months right now, and a lot of them aren't even doing passports right now until the pandemic's over.
Wow. Okay.
Canuck Girl says I had a bad joke there. It's okay. We all got bad jokes, especially Lou.
Yeah, I always got bad jokes.
Girl says, we recently got Tim Hortons here. Before that, whenever I was in Dubai for business, I would always go there first. Saul, You know a lot about stocks too, so you are welcome to join us on the stream next week if you would like. And what else? Canada Girl says Tim Hortons doesn't taste the same in the U.S. as it does in Canada. My last taste test was MI. Is that Michigan? Milwaukee, Michigan? I don't know.
Maine.
Could be Maine. It could be Maine. Maine's dope. I've been to Maine before. I like Maine.
Have you?
Yeah, I went there as a kid on vacation. Stayed in a cabin on a lake with no electricity for a week.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I had a crush on the neighbor there. I was like 7 years old. I was literally 7 years old. I used to eat clams out of a can there. Clams.
Their seafood is so good in Maine, though.
Yeah. It's true. Canagro says, when you can, open invitation to visit on and stay with me and my 81-year-old mom. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it.
Get her on.
She said Michigan.
Michigan.
I've never been to Michigan. I'd like to go. I want to hit every state before I die. I'd like to go to every state in the U.S. and then continue over the border.
How many have you been to now?
I've never counted. Maybe.
I'm not talking about drove through. I'm talking about actually, stayed a night or stayed a couple nights or spent time there.
Not probably only about 10.
Okay.
Maybe 10 to 15, I'd say, if I really had to count and nail it down. I'd say between 10 and 15. No more than that.
See, I'm like in a 5 or 6 area.
I've been out of the country to South America quite a bit. I've been down to South America probably 6 or 7 times.
I've only been out of the country once.
I've never been to Canada. I've never been north of the border, and I've never been across the pond either. Just South America, North America, and all through the States. I've been in all kinds of places in Mexico, all kinds of places. I've been to Peru. I actually almost died in Mexico. I had salmonella poisoning in Mexico. That was fun.
I remember that.
Lost like 25 pounds sitting in a hospital with typewriters in the middle of Mexico City.
With typewriters, typing up your last will and testament.
They didn't have any computers. None. None. It was terrible. I was in a town called Metepec, actually.
Machu Picchu?
Well, the fun. They misdiagnosed me for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I was misdiagnosed.
Wow.
And then one time, because we had at the shop that I worked at, this is when I worked for Echo. Echo sold all of their machines to a company in Mexico. So I was one of the people that went down to Mexico to get them up and running and to teach some of the guys how to print, which was a joke. They already knew how to print. I didn't do anything there for like 9 months. Total waste of my time, but whatever. I got paid well and got sick. But yeah, they misdiagnosed me for 2 weeks. They told me it was just like stomach cramps and a stomach virus. And they were giving me this, whatever medication they were giving me, but it didn't work. I got worse. Yeah, worse and worse and worse. And finally, the nurse came to my hotel room and was just like, you need to go to the hospital. You have salmonella. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Unbelievable.
I literally went to the hospital. Within 4 or 5 hours, I was up on my feet feeling better.
Wow.
They gave me that special medicine.
Special medicine.
Canuck Gal says, sorry, I have lots of relatives in Michigan. Yeah, I'd like to go there one day. After COVID, I'm going to Scotland. Scotland would be dope. Any place like that where you can go see some castles.
That would be cool.
Tech for Your Needs, Washington, D.C., New York, and New Hampshire. That's where you have been, Tech for Your Needs? Robotic says, I don't know if there are recipe differences between the U.S. We're still talking about the chocolate.
Well,
we should have a chocolate showdown.
Yeah, a chocolate showdown. That would be
We'll
cool.
have a bake-off. We'll all be chocolatiers. We'll have a bake-off on the stream and see who can make the best chocolate.
Oh, that would be cool. Each tasting our own chocolate, telling each other how great it tastes.
That wouldn't work. There'd be no way to get chocolate.
It's 1 out of 10. Mine is 11.
I used sour milk or I used 1% milk.
Your milk is sour.
Saul says Scotland is beautiful. Yeah, it looks beautiful, honestly. I would love to check it out.
Netherlands.
Robotic Venom, it's the water difference. That's possible. Water is a big deal.
Yeah, listen, just like the pizza in New York. Listen, the water in Staten Island is amazing. It makes wonderful pizza.
Good Night Girl says, my hubby of 26 years with a printer. Awesome. I've been doing it for, what year is this? 2021? I've been doing it for 21 years.
Yeah.
I moved back from Florida in 1999, started at Echo in 2000.
Wow. Holy cow, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Good Night Girl says, I think wine kicking in. I see chat and I'm hogging it. That's all right. We like you when you talk. We want you to talk to us. It makes the stream that much more fun for us.
Yes. Just say something crazy.
He says, yes, that's where I've been. I'd like to write down now where I've been. I don't really, off the top of my head, I have to really think about it, but it's a lot of places in the U.S. Nothing in central U.S. I haven't really been to central U.S. before. I'd fly over it and I would just go coast to coast.
Right. No, I think the most central I've been is Colorado.
I've never even been there. The only central state I've been to has been where I actually spent some time was Vegas.
I've never been, man. I'd like to go to Vegas.
It's okay, bro. If you've been to Atlantic City, you've been to Vegas.
You've been to Vegas, yeah, basically.
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed when I was out there.
I guess after the first day, it's like, okay.
After I lost that money, I was pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck Vegas, man. Yeah, water depends on state and city. Yeah, water plays a big part for sure. My previous husband, that is. Gotcha. Add one more, Florida. Don't want to go to Florida now.
No, been to Florida, lived in Florida.
The thing with the U.S. is it's 200 to 300 to fly within the U.S., where in the U.K. it's 40 to 50 can get you to most places in Europe. Wow, it's that cheap?
Oh.
And even Northern Africa like Morocco. Wow, that's incredible, actually. Right now, the one good thing out of the pandemic is it is very cheap right now to fly anywhere you want in the U.S.
You know, I recently was listening to a podcast and I heard Morocco is absolutely beautiful.
All those places. I want to go to Greece is where I want to go. Greece would be dope. Italy would be cool. Like, there's so many places I want to go. I want to just spend like a year over there and just travel. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that, but I would love to in the next 10 years, just take a year off. I mean, if I'm doing YouTube full time in 10 years, I could just shoot videos over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good Night Girl says, I went to Ireland in 2019. Loved Ireland. Would be cool. So many cool places out there, man. Nothing like that here in the U.S. The U.S. has some very nice spots, but
but it's just like
scenery. It's nothing like antique. Like you won't see a castle. Like you said, yeah, you would like to go to Scotland and see a castle or something. You won't see that out here. It's like, oh, look at that. That's a mountain for 30 seconds. And then, that's it.
Yeah. The landscapes and the what you can see and go visit, I would prefer out there, hands down.
Absolutely.
I would also like to go snowboarding in the Alps.
That
would be fun. Canuck Girl says, Portugal is another want to go for me. There's so many places, right? If we could just travel as much as we wanted, that would be the life. Of course, Puerto Rico, my parents are from there. Yeah, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's fun. But how long have we been streaming now? We've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes. We talked about candy. We talked about travel. We talked
about
stocks and crypto and things like that. Next week, we will have Peter on. And Saul, you're welcome to join next week too if you want. I'm going to have a bunch of questions for you guys about stocks, and hopefully that will help, not just myself, but anybody else listening, learn a little bit about investing and how you can, just grow your wealth. And we all want to grow wealth. I mean, let's be real. And we all want to do it the right way. And stocks can be very confusing if you don't know what you're doing. And I'm just learning about them, and they're very confusing to me. So I'm going to have a bunch of questions prepared for you guys to ask. And I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, this should be fun.
We talked about the future of the channel. Tomorrow or Sunday will be the first video on Slangcast, a new channel moving forward, and what I'm going to do and what content I'm going to drop on here. And then next week as well, sometime during the week, will be the first podcast, on Google Podcasts, on iTunes. So we'll get that going. Canuck Girl says, I would honestly want to repeat the Ireland trip and do everything again. Bugging my son to update his passport. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Saul says, we have an airline called Ryanair. Not the best airline, but you can get tickets for $10 each way on sale.
What?
Wow. I've traveled majority of Europe, but I prefer Asia. Asia would be awesome too. I've been to Dubai, Malaysia, Bali. Man, you've been all over, Saul.
Yeah, wow. I would love to explore the Orient too.
Yeah.
Korea. I would love to go to North Korea if I was guaranteed I wasn't going to get captured and thrown in a prison for the rest of my life. But like, China and Tokyo, like I would love to just go look at the tech and then go look at the simple land. I would love to. It would be great.
I've always wanted to go to Europe and jump on that train that goes all over the place.
Yeah, and you eat and drink on the train.
Yeah, just hop around.
Yeah.
Hop around for like do that for like weeks or months, whatever it is.
Right.
And just hop around and just lose myself in culture and places.
Yeah, absolutely.
Canuck Girl says, anyone traveled alone? Next want to also. I have traveled to Mexico a few times by myself and lived in Mexico for about 6 months by myself too. I don't know, man. I don't know how this sounds. I always get nervous when I hear women traveling by themselves.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't travel by myself.
I would. For me, I would, but I wouldn't want like when I was married, my ex-wife, she traveled when we first got married by herself. She actually went and worked when we first got together. She went and worked in Syria.
Really?
As a teacher. She got a teaching job in Syria, and this was right when the civil war in Syria was going on.
Wow.
And she went and worked in Syria. And I mean, we had to be like, we could only talk on Skype. Mm-hmm. And when we talked, she was being watched. So when we talked, we couldn't talk about the government, theirs or ours. We couldn't talk about what was going on in her day. We couldn't mention like anything that would get her in trouble.
Everything was being monitored.
She was followed. Oh, she was definitely being monitored. The whole school was. Mm-hmm. She was followed home from work by guys in suits, like just making sure she wasn't doing anything she wasn't supposed to. Like, I don't know, man. The world is a very dangerous place right now. Traveling for a woman, I mean, it's dangerous enough if you're alone as a guy traveling. To do it as a woman, you're pretty brave, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't want anybody that, I care about to travel by themselves right now. Not right now. Not in today's world.
No, it's dangerous, man. Like, you just don't know. You really don't know who you could trust.
Trey says, I can't do it anymore, but I prefer to travel alone. Yeah, traveling alone, I've always enjoyed it too. I haven't done it in a couple years, but because you don't have to make plans with anybody. You could just do what you want, go where you want. You don't have to.
Yeah, but see, if you go with somebody and you get captured, you can kind of try to use, them as like, a bidding for you to get out of trouble.
What the hell? When I worked in Mexico, we had, there was 3 of us in Mexico that were working down there. We had to get ransom insurance.
Really?
Yeah, we had to purchase ransom insurance to go.
Listen, Mexico is a dangerous place. I mean, it's beautiful, a beautiful country, and like the villages, everything looks beautiful. The people are beautiful, but some of those places, man, they just do not play games.
Well, we worked in a town called Santiago Tianguistenco, and we lived in a town called Mentepec. And these were about an hour and a half, like southeast or southwest. I don't really remember which one of Mexico City. So like in the middle of nowhere. And we couldn't drive anywhere because we weren't allowed. They gave us a car with a driver that we can use whenever we wanted. And he would be there to pick us up, be there to drop us off, no matter what we wanted to do, go out at night, whatever. And he was an awesome kid. Loved that kid. He was cool as hell. But he told us, like, don't go here, don't go here, keep to this side of town. And that's what we did. And everybody was mad cool. We drove one day. We took a weekend and drove 4 hours to Acapulco. Ooh. And like going through the woods, you would see wild horses running through the woods and everything. That was cool.
That's amazing.
And then we were drinking. Of course, we were drinking on the way there, and we got pulled over. Well, we didn't get pulled over, but we came up to a, I guess like a, what do they call it? Like a stop check.
Right. Yeah.
And by the federales, while we got open beers in the car, and it was me, my buddy who was Puerto Rican, and the driver. And they just looked at me and they were like, wait here. And they just got out, both of them, and went and talked to him. And then we were on our way. I don't know what the conversation was about. I don't really care. I was holding an open beer. I was just happy to be on the move.
Yeah.
I was happy to be on the move. Saul says, yeah, using the train around Europe is awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. They have a scheme here for younger kids that gives them a train ticket to use all over Europe for 30 days for free. Wow.
That's cool.
That's pretty dope. Robotic says it's mostly city. Man, that would be so cool. Canal Girl says, I've never been a traveler, but divorcing after 26 years and selling marital home, both me and ex-hubby are winning. Yeah, man. It's crazy what happens after. I started my YouTube channel after my divorce. That's what made me finally take the leap and start the channel, was because of divorce and depression, like to kind of get out of depression. Crazy.
Yeah, see? And how about that? You turned out to be a pretty swell guy.
I hate you. Because I knew that was BS. Paul says, I regularly travel alone, but traveling with other people is so much more fun. It is more fun as long as you get along with the people. It is fun to share experiences with people, no doubt.
Right.
Canal Girl says, meaning first time ever I have the opportunity to travel. When married, hubby was scared to fly. Yeah, that sucks. Flying's not fun, but you got to do it.
Yeah, like, I mean, a 2-hour trip, I forgot what it was, to Honduras when I went, but I think it was from Philly to Texas and then Texas to Honduras. But I think it was like a 4 or 5 hour flight, but it wasn't too bad once you pop on a movie and take a nap.
Yeah, flying. The first time I ever flew, because I was always scared to fly too. I would have flown at any time. I just never had the opportunity. The first time I flew was when I moved to live in Mexico.
Really?
It was the first time I was ever on a plane, and I was freaking the hell out.
Were you?
It was just me. It was just me. I didn't have anybody to go with. I was moving to another country, didn't know what to expect. And I've never flown before. So I didn't know what to expect. I was just like, I was leaving my girlfriend, like leaving my dog.
Yeah.
And I remember now that I know this, when I fly, because of my like migraine issues and my sinus issues, I didn't know, because I never did it, that my ears pop when I'm in the air.
Right.
Because and I mean painful.
Really? Because usually when I get that, I just swallow and
well, you're used to that, but we won't get into that. But
that was good. I walked right into it. That was amazing. Good one.
But Yeah, I can't do that because of my sinus issues. It won't clear for me ever.
Okay.
So it just like builds up and it's just pressure and pressure and it's painful.
Mhm.
And now I know that. So now whenever I fly, I take Benadryl before I fly.
Okay.
And it does two things. It knocks me out and it also clears up my sinuses and I'm fine. But I didn't know that day.
Right.
I was miserable, bro. I was in
Miserable
pain.
trip.
I was stressing because I was flying for the first time. I was in pain from my head about to explode from the pressure. And I was moving to another country where I didn't know anybody.
So you just had nothing but negative thoughts.
I was miserable on that flight. And it was like a 4.5-hour flight.
Wow.
But now I know that I could just drop Benadryl and flying's, you know,
Yeah, a little Benadryl.
yeah, flying's, it knocks me out. I'm all drugged up. Canuck Girl says the thing I did in Ireland was 13 days and 18 people on a minibus called the Paddy Wagon Tours. That's always a good time, something like that, man. Look at this guy, Cristobal Otlang Jr. in the house. What's up? Cristobal is from my hometown in Lakewood. He's on Facebook right now. You guys probably can't see his comment because he's on Facebook. Where are we at?
From the wood, huh?
From the wood. I don't
From
think
the
you've ever met him either.
No, probably not. No.
Well, we're going to end it up here in a minute. Solarius, what's up, man? We've been streaming now for about an hour and 42 minutes, guys. We're going to wrap it up here. And we talked about a bunch of stuff. Next week, we're going to have Peter on. We're going to talk about finance. We're going to talk about what you should do, how you can invest in stocks, and what you need to know to even start investing in stocks so we can build a little bit of wealth, help everybody out in these crazy times. I'm just learning about it, and I am fully into it. It is fun, and I'm enjoying it. I guess that's because I'm making money, right? If I wasn't making money, I wouldn't be enjoying it.
Yeah, exactly. And you're kind of like, you have a little bit in there, so it's not like you're going all in. So you're playing it safe but having fun. So that's really cool.
Yeah, but that's what I like about it. Even playing it safe, I could already see the growth.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I'm playing it very safe. I don't have that much money invested, but it is very diverse and it's in a bunch of different things. But over all of it, pretty much every single one of those things is making a little bit of money.
That's cool. I'm gonna want to look forward to hearing it, and hearing Peter talk about it next week.
Yeah, so we'll get Peter on. So if you're welcome to join too next week if you would like. And then stay tuned, guys, for the new content coming on this channel and as well as the podcast starting sometime this week. So we'll see how that goes. Chris says, ha, ha, ha. Chris, I know you're playing Xbox right now. What are you doing? Solarios, have a good night, y'all. Canuck Girl, teach us. Yeah, next week we're going to start learning together. We'll all learn together. Robotic, have a great night, brother. Chris, peace. Canuck Girl, I dumped and ran and haven't looked back. There you go. Don't look back, man. Keep going. Keep moving forward. Everybody stay safe. Lou, any last words?
No, but everybody have a good week.
And how about this? Yes. Pick what candy Jeff is going to try next Friday. You guys know what he has. Pick one of them. Next Friday, we'll have Peter on. We'll have Soul on. But Jeff is going to try one of those candies. So pick one. And yeah.
Speaking of candy, I'm not going to finish this.
I know you're not going to finish it.
I'm not going to finish it.
No. I don't blame you.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But that's it, guys. Thanks for coming through on a Friday night. Another episode of Slangcast. Again, watch out for the new content this week. We'll be back tomorrow night on Digital Slang. I'm not sure if I'm doing trivia yet. We'll just wait and see, and we'll find out tomorrow night once it starts around 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Peace.
Peace.